everyone, welcome back to another video, and we are continuing where we left off here with Eden. So we're back outside with the pouring rain, and we are going to accept the next quest line, which is going to be called Heart of Darkness. Vangrid is looking particularly chipper, despite the heavy rainfall. While this downpour is precisely the result we were hoping for, the novelty of standing outside in the rain does wear off rather quickly. Not to mention Gaia's looking a bit under the weather. Let's continue this conversation in Eden's core. Alright, so everyone's heading inside. We'll follow suit. So, I'm guessing that strange bird sin eater like thing is going to be our next opponent, though I still have no idea what that is. Hopefully this will explain what's going on. I'm not sure what's going on with Gaia, but it's certainly a cause for concern. Perhaps this is the fairy making itself known.
Now that I think about it, I don't really know all that much about Eden. Since we need to find out how it's connected to Gaia, I should try to understand it at a deeper level. To be honest, there isn't much else I can do.
What does it want? Why won't it tell me? Here we set forth to restore the element of ice. I would discuss the manner in which the summoning shall be undertaken. Just tell me one thing. Is this going to bring the empty back to the way it was before the flood? Well, none can say for certain. The change we have observed at points of ethereal intercession doth give us cause for optimism. It may be reasonably assumed that the empty shall continue to transform and in the decades to come regain a semblance of its former state.
Decades?
I don't think you quite grasp the sheer scale of the damage left in the wake of the flood. It would have swallowed the entire world if Menphilia hadn't stopped it. Even if Rien had inherited her blessing, wounds like that don't heal overnight. After all, the empty has been utterly devoid of life for 100 years.
And it may take even longer than that to bring life back. I don't expect immediate results, but I do know that it will stay like this forever unless we do something about it.
My sentiments precisely. Only once the final element is restored shall we have a glimpse of the future that awaiteth those of generations yet to come. You do all this for a world you may not live long enough to see? While here I am so absorbed in my own problems that I spare barely a thought for anyone besides myself. For so long I've listened to that voice telling me what to do, who to be. I was so scared of what might happen if I disobeyed. But I don't want to live like that anymore. I want to be me. Who am I? What am I? Perhaps it's better if I never find out. If Rien's the Oracle of Light here to mend this broken world, what does that make me? Gaia, the Oracle of Darkness, bringer of misery and death. A monster. It's no wonder they left me. Mother, father, and next it'll be all of you. Then I'll be back where I started, where I've always been. Alone.
Gaia, is it the fairy?
What's wrong? Afraid I might lose control and ruin all of your carefully laid plans?
No, it's you I'm worried about.
Rien, I'm going outside to clear my head. You just do what you need to do this, alright?
Something's wrong. I know it.
That much is clear. If we have a repeat of her first visit to Eden, we may even be joined by those void-sent friends of hers. If you go and see what Gaia's doing, Urianger and I will stay with Rien. Okay, that does not look good.
My name is Gaia. That's what you said, isn't it? Eden, the flood. What does it all mean? No, it can't be. Is this what it's been waiting for all this time?
Finally, you remember.
Ah! What is this?
The darkness that dwelleth within you, Gaia. The accursed spawn of light are drawn to it, like moths to a flame, pathetic, mindless, and easily bent to my will.
Sin Eaters?
Now the time of awakening hath come.
Oh. Claire, Reen senses Sin Eaters. What's happened? Don't try to fight them. Just bring Gaia back inside. Quickly now. Okay, I have no idea what's going on here, but I'm guessing that it's not a good thing. Where is everyone? Hate this stupid lag! She's in a bad way, but at least she doesn't seem to have lost control. Where's Gaia? There's Reen. There's Urianger. What entity is this that should hold a horde of Sin Eaters in its thrall? And to what end? She is unconscious. Oh gee, I did not know this.
What happened to her?
That's a concern for later. First, we must deal with those Sin Eaters. Claire, if thou wouldst care to repel our assailants without, I would task Thancred with standing guard within. I shall tend to Gaia meanwhile. Eden's verse, Iconoclasm, now accessible. All right. So that's going to be an interesting fight, I can tell. Whereas before, 'twas Gaia who sought to destroy Eden, on this occasion, she hath become the target.
I'm not sure if there's much Eden can do to help, but I'll try to keep it steady.
While Urianger watches over Gaia, I'll tend to any eaters that chance to slip inside. Alright, so let's head on in. Yep, that was fast. Come on. Come on. What's wrong with the DPS here? Come on. Only one more. It's like that one problem child. It's like they purposely wait until like the last second to join in. Finally, there we go. Okay, so let's see what this thing of darkness, this fairy of darkness has to say.
So many of them. But nothing we can't handle.
That was a very interesting tone from Rain all of a sudden. Okay, so this is the Idol of Darkness. Once again, I should point out that this is my first run here, completely blind run, so if I make any mistakes, please don't judge me too hard. Alright, we'll give each other 15 seconds. That should be fair enough. Oh, this is going to be a fun fight? Okay, great. The last one was terrible.
Killing them one by one's not going to work. You'll have to attack that concentration of darkness.
This is certainly a very unique kind of opponent that we're up against, I should say, because, I mean, those bird-like things are sin eaters, but we're technically fighting a creature of darkness.
Is that what's controlling them?
Certainly looks like it. Ooh, that doesn't look good. You know, they did say before that, like, powerful Sin Eaters, like the Light Wardens, can control, like, the weaker Sin Eaters. But now all of a sudden we find out that this creature, this being of darkness, can now control them. I mean, is it just me, or do these Sin Eaters seem to be very easy to manipulate if you're strong enough? Oh, now what's going on? What is this? Oh, okay. I mean, I had a feeling that it was teleportation, but I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, so it seems to be dying at a reasonable pace, which I'm not liking. I mean, I like it, I just find that suspicious, and we just lost two at once.
I don't like the look of this.
You and me both. See, even Rain thinks it's suspicious.
The ether's becoming unstable.
So, what am I supposed to do? Is it like opposites? Like, oh, okay, yes, so it was opposite. Okay, so now it's light, so, oh crap, never mind. But you saw that, so if you're, but you did see that, so if you're caked in light, then you should stand in front of, like, the horde of darkness that's coming over, and then vice versa. Yeah, wrong color. What the heck is that?
The darkness is growing.
Oh no, not those things again. Yeah, these things seem particularly tough, especially since we're missing about half our group here, so I can kind of see where this is going, and I don't think I like it. Because I don't think that we're going to be able to kill these things before that thing charges up. But hey, it looks damn cool. Explosion. Yep, we're screwed. Oh well, we tried. It was a good first run. Alright, let's try that again. We learn from our mistakes. Hopefully. Okay, everyone, so I did just come back after we did about 5 runs and everyone just kept dying, so this is a completely different group, believe it or not. Okay, so let's try this again.
Killing them one by one's not going to work. You'll have to attack that concentration of darkness.
Yeah, so we have a much better idea of how this is supposed to work. I mean, I really did think, like, with the first group I was with, we were going to be able to do it. But we ran about 5 times, and everyone kept getting killed.
Is that what's controlling them?
Yes, the thing in the middle is what's controlling them, Reen. But, yeah, like I was saying, it did not end well, needless to say. I mean, we did make it past that last point with, like, those 2, like, donut-like sin eaters, eventually, but we didn't live too much longer after that, if you know what I mean. Anyway, after about 5 or 6 runs, we quit.
Are those void gates? Be careful.
We did try a couple rounds with... Yeah, so this is a brand new group. We did try running a couple runs with them. We actually got pretty close, so I'm really confident for this 3rd round. I mean, I think last time we made it to about 13% before, I don't know, someone made a stupid mistake and died. Anyway, I'm pretty confident we can actually do it this round. At least I'm hoping so, or I'm gonna have like a nervous breakdown. Okay, so I don't need to worry about going anywhere. This is a good thing. Just try to stand like right in the very center of the platform. That way it doesn't matter where you go, you will automatically still be on the platform. I mean, later on they do show up again and you kind of have to use those to warp to a certain location, but in the beginning it's pretty easy. Just stand in the very middle.
I don't like the look of this. The aether is becoming unstable.
Alright, just stand on the opposite color that's facing you. And I was not paying attention. That was my fault. That's what I get for being cocky. Sorry, guys. I think I mentioned this before, but I have the attention span of a bird. I just get distracted so easily.
The darkness is growing.
Yes, it is. And I find that the best way to try to take care of these two guys here is that just pull them both like right in the very center of the platform, and then you can just do battle damage for both of them at the same time. Okay, we're doing pretty good so far. Only one death, I think, which was my own stupid fault.
Something's coming. Watch out. Something's coming. Watch out.
You know, I know that blast is not good for us, but it looks damn cool. Now, I'm still having a little bit of trouble trying to understand, like, the portals on the second round. I have a hard time trying to figure out, like the blue and red ones I have trouble focusing on. But hey, we've almost made it to 30%. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, so here's the part I was mentioning. You kind of have to teleport to like the very center of those two like pools of energy. So not everyone has to do it. I think you have to have at least one person in each one though. Doing pretty good. We're less than 20%. We're almost there. We can do this. So after this guy, there's supposed to be one more battle, and apparently it's going to be Shiva. I wish I knew that before. Crap! This is what happens when you don't pay attention! We can do a limit break. Yes, come on! There we go! Okay. I don't know if anyone else there is completely confused by what just happened. I know I am, personally. We don't know what that thing was, where it came from, what its purpose here was, or anything else for that matter. But hey, it's beaten! Finally! I don't think this one was as bad as with the Ifrit and Garuda fight, but it was pretty annoying. And now I'm kind of dreading what Shiva's gonna be like. Because that's who we're up against next! Oh no, are they gonna make it look like Izel? Oh no, that's gonna be torture! Because I loved Izel. She was an amazing character. And I'm so sad they killed her off. Alright, let's head back in. Sea Eater's drawn to the Oracle of Darkness, just as she herself was drawn to Eden, first and foremost among their kind. The interior is secure. With the Eaters gone, I thought that Gaia might show some sign of improvements, but she hasn't so much as stirred.
She won't wake up. What do we do?
I have no idea. What is this place? Where is everyone? So, I'm all alone. Even the fairy is gone. Endless silence. Endless darkness. Is this what death feels like? It's no use. No one can hear. It's no use. No one can hear me. How ironic. All those times I wanted peace and quiet, and now that I finally have it, I wish I had someone to talk to. I thought I couldn't stand to be around them. All their interfering and fussing, and yet I was never lonely. It's no use. Even after everything we went through, my memories still won't come back. There is no future awaiting me, only emptiness. Those memories, they can stay lost forever. If only this pain will leave me. Now I close my eyes and sink into darkness. And then I'll suffer no more. Gaia? Mother? Father? Wake up! I understand now. Why wait for tomorrow to claim us? Gaia, can you hear me? This perfect moment never has to end. I'm not giving up on you, Gaia. Say something. What do you want? Please, I'm begging you. Remember all the things we said we'd do, like going to the second serving for coffee biscuits? I never... Gaia? I never agreed to anything of the sort. Oh, thank goodness! I was so worried about you! Oh, do you have to be so loud? The fairy fell silent, only to be replaced by Reen's voice ringing through my head. I
never thought I would be so glad to hear it.
Okay, that was different. That was very different. Doesn't look like it's letting me talk to them. Whatever that thing was, it was able to control a vast swarm of sin eaters, much like Volfrey. Then again, it's clearly nothing like a light warden. In any case, it's gone now. I just hope it stays gone. Though Gaia hath regained consciousness, I surmise that it shall be some time before she is fully recovered from her ordeal.
We still don't know exactly what happened, but at least the danger's past for now.
Alright, so looks like the next quest is called On Thin Ice. So that's definitely our battle with Shiva. So I don't know how this whole story is going to end, but hey, I'm looking forward to seeing it. So until next time, this is Claire signing out.